What is up, fellow Pyro Fanatics? It's Pimp Daddy 28 here. And today I'm going to show you guys a little bit of a preview to my 2022 canister shell comparison demo. So yesterday I was able to finish up picking up my orders for my 4th of July fireworks show, and pretty much got all my canister shells that I wanted to include in this comparison. And as you can tell, I'm planning on doing a pretty big comparison this year. It's actually going to be considerably somewhat bigger than last year. I think last year I had about maybe somewhere between 25 to 27 different canister shells, and this year I'm going to have like 36, I believe. It's going to be like 32 regular consumer shells and like 4 bonus shells that I'll get to, 3 or 4 bonus shells that I'll get to at the end of the demo. All right, so let's start on the left over here. First, we got the donut shells by Winda. These are 6-inch ring effect canister shells, some of the best that you can get in terms of the ring effect. Next, we got Bada Bang 1.5-inch canister shells by Miracle Fireworks. These actually performed pretty well from what Chuck told me. Even though they're just 1.5-inch, they definitely hit. It seems like anything by Miracle has been pretty good as of late from what I've seen. All right, next we got Arms Depot by Raccoon. These are regular 4-inch 60-gram canisters. All right, next we got Antimatter Containment by Red Lantern. These are 6-inch canister shells. And let me tell you, from the videos that I've seen of this shell kit, they hit. Like, they have a nice, real nice echo to them. And Red Lantern, looks like they're coming back with a vengeance. And I can't wait to see what this one looks like up close and in person. All right, next we got the Excalibur Platinum by World Class. I usually include the Excals in my comparison demo every year as like a default canister shell kit, so to speak, to kind of compare with the rest. This year I decided to kind of upgrade a little bit. Instead of having the regular Excals, I figured might as well include the Excal Platinum, since those are like probably the best Excaliburs out there now. So, all right, next we got up here, we got Got Ammo by Miracle Fireworks. These are regular 4-inch 60-gram canisters, and I think these have mine effects to them as well. All right, next we got a classic by Brothers, the Smoke and Mirrors. Everybody's familiar with that one. And next we got Munchies by Pyro Fireworks. These are 1.5-inch canisters. And usually anything by Pyro High is pretty good. And from the videos I've seen and what other people have told me, these shells actually have a nice pop to them, even though they're 1.5-inch. All right, at the bottom here, we got Make It Pop by Brothers. These are 6-inch canister shells. And over here, we got the Death Shells by Dinomite Fireworks. I picked these up from American Fireworks this year. Don't know how good they're going to be compared to like the Death Shells from a few years ago, or probably even last year. I do have the rewraps of the Death Shells, the Ultimate Power canister shell kit, which was last year's champion for the demo last year. So it would be a nice comparison between these two to see if there's any significant difference in terms of performance. All right, next we got 6-inch bombs by Miracle Fireworks. I think these, from the video I remember seeing of these, they were actually pretty good as well. And next we got 5-inch heavyweights by Winda. I'm pretty sure these don't have mine effects in them like the original heavyweights do. I'm not 100% positive, but I'm willing to bet that these don't have mine effects, even though they are 5-inch shells. All right, over here we got Minecraft from Raccoon Fireworks. Here's the name of the shell kit. And this was actually given to me by Pyro Baker, along with a whole bunch of shells on the table over here. I'll get to these in a second. So a shout out to Pyro Baker for including this shell kit. And at the bottom here, we got Pyro Alienware by Boomwell Fireworks. These are just regular 4-inch 60-gram canisters, but this was a pretty heavy shell kit. And I would hope that this means good things when it comes to this shell kit. Boomwell's made some really good cakes. Let's see how they do with the shells. All right, next we got the 5-inch Nishiki Kamuro Canister shells by Miracle Fireworks. Gotta have some Nishiki effects in this comparison. I mean, what's a comparison without Nishiki nowadays? Alright, we'll get to the table over here real quick. As I mentioned already, these pretty much all these shells that you see, all these sleeves were given to me by Pyro Baker. So he was a big reason why my canister shell comparison demo this year is going to be beefed up a little bit. He had the same thing for me last year. He tossed in a few sleeves of different canister shells, but this year he really helped beef up the comparison. So again, big shout out to him for that. All right, over here we got 6-inch Holy Grail by Pyrodemon. And up here we got the 5-inch Cobra Kai by Warrior. Everyone's familiar with those. And over here we got the 5-inch Death Punisher shells by Krypton. And over here we got the 5-inch Peacock Spiders by Raccoon. And up top over here we got 5-inch Nishiki Kamuro King by Hardcore Pyro. And these are next we got the 5-inch Mamba Spirit by Top Dog Fireworks. And these two I will get to at the end. These are just bonus shells. I'll get to them pretty much at the end of this video. And over here we got 6-inch Tiger Force canister shells by Raccoon. And these, even though these are just regular 4-inch 60-gram canisters, do not be fooled. These actually perform very, very well. These are the Cowabunga shells by Smoking Alien. All right, next we got the 5-inch Power Storm shells by America's Greatest Fireworks. And finally over here we got the 6-inch Rings of Fire, also by America's Greatest Fireworks. These have a ring effect to them, and it'll be interesting to see how these 6-inch shells compare to the donut shells. We'll see which one's has the better ring effect, so to speak. All right, down here we got Nishiki Dream 5-inch canister shells by T-Sky Fireworks. And next we got 5-inch red, white, and blue canister shells by Boomwell. And over here we got Voices in the Sky by Pyrodemon. This shell kit was actually given to me by Chuck from Pyro Dudes. He kind of just tossed it in. I think there was like 3 sleeves in it, so he figured he'd just toss it into my comparison for this year. So a big shout out to him for doing that. And I think these are regular 4-inch 60-gram canisters, but he told me they perform pretty well. And considering you see what the brand is, that's not a surprise. All right, next we got Great Mamba. These are regular 4-inch canisters by Pyro Diablo. It'll be interesting to see how these perform compared to the 5-inch Big Daddy ones, Big Daddy canisters also by Pyro Diablo. All right, next we got Black Rose 4-inch 60-gram cans by Super Fireworks. And over here we got Holy Nishiki 5-inch Nishiki canister shells by Raccoon. It's probably one of the best Nishiki shell kits that you could get on the market. And over here we got last year's champion of the canister shell comparison. This will be the Ultimate Power canister shell kit. And this is basically a rewrap of the original Death shells. I think it was like 18 of these shells were rewraps, but I demoed like 4 of the shells in this shell kit last year, and they performed pretty well. So I'd assume all the shells perform pretty well. I'm hoping I get lucky again and pick rewraps, but we'll see. All right, next we got Bang Bang 6-inch double break canisters by Boomwell. And for the bonus shells that I mentioned earlier, you guys already know. I'm pretty sure some of you guys are familiar with these type of shells. You probably know what these are, and I'm willing to bet a few of you also know what these are. So, not going to mention them by name. I'm just going to pretty much call them like mystery shells, so to speak, I guess. But I won't really go into the name. All I'll say is that they're color effect shells, and they will be in the comparison demo for this year. And I'm also going to include two of these shells. Obviously, I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with these shells. These are 6-inch. Let's call them the 420 shells. How about that? That's a pretty good name for them, I guess. I was going to be getting the 7-inch version of these today, but I don't think I'll have it in time for the comparison demo. So, I mean, 6-inch and a 7-inch, from what I know, is pretty close. There isn't too much of a difference between the two. So I'm just going to include 2 of these. All right, so that's pretty much it. Again, I'm going to try to see if I could get this comparison demo done ASAP. I'm hoping to get this done either by the 2nd and hopefully by the latest by the 3rd. I'm going to try to see if I could get all this done tonight. Like I said, I have 36 different shells, so it's going to be 2 shells from each canister shell kit, and that means there'll be 72 total shells. So here's hoping I could finish it tonight. With the laws changing and today being the first day of it being legal, I'd imagine I'd have no trouble, getting through all these shells for the comparison. All right, so that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoy this little preview, and I will see you guys next time.